My name is Lucy, and Jeannie is here too. There's Jeannie. And we now are today here at Pine Grove State Appalachian Trail Museum. It's my turn to talk. And we here are going to show you some things. So first, I'm going to show you some rocks.
Wait, I didn't hit the line.
It's a rock that has light lines on and some dark lines on. And we will show you another one. We will show you another rock, and there will only be 3 rocks there. So it's a pink rock that it has a little brown on it and some white. And now we will show you another rock, but the last one is going to be Widow. Here is a Widow rock. I probably told you that when I was holding the pink one. This is the Widow rock I told you about. It's probably not that Widow now, but it has to be Widow if it is. But you'll put when you see the video, we're going to go show you something else. And let me put the rock back.
So now we're going to go show you some of the clothes that they used to wear.
We are going to go show you some of the clothes that they have, but it's not with the rocks.
Okay, ready?
Daddy, I'm going to show you the basement. Well, we didn't do all of it, so if that's okay with you, we're just going to show you the basement.
It has children's things.
The children's things, so your children might like it.
Ready?
I hit it. Okay. So, do you guys know about the Appalachian Trail? Well,
Don't stand in front of it.
Well, the Appalachian Trail is very, very long. It takes about 5 months to do it. And do you guys know where it starts? Well,
Here, I'll stand right on here.
well, if you don't, stand against this. Well, if you don't, it actually starts in Georgia. It's about 78 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in Georgia. Mountains and gaps. At the AT stands for Appalachian Trail in Georgia, is full of ups and downs. Hikers puff their way up to the top of the mountain, stop to rest and enjoy the view, and head downhill into a gap only to find that the trails begin yet another climb up another mountain. Hike up, rest, hike up, rest, hike down, repeat. They do that. Now we're going. Okay, so it goes Georgia, North Carolina. Here, show. Shall we show them this one now?
Yeah.
Okay. I back up right to there. Make sure it's on my face.
It is.
You can hit it?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was Georgia right there.
This is
Now
this is Georgia?
Yeah. Don't turn.
That's Georgia.
That was Georgia.
That's
Now
Georgia.
after Georgia.
That's Georgia.
Stop. Let me talk. After Georgia, you go to North Carolina. This is North Carolina for the Appalachian Trail. So, Georgia to North Carolina. About 95 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in North Carolina. Mountain people. Long before the Appalachian Trail, people lived in these mountains. So, I think this is some things that you might see.
Wait at that.
Here's a orange lizard, and here are, I think, 2 monarch butterflies.
And say there's a purple flower.
On a purple flower.
On the line.
Okay, now after you go to North Carolina, you go to Tennessee. About 72 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in Tennessee. 155 miles follow that North Carolina-Tennessee border. The green
So when you
tunnel.
get near the pink flowers, say, when you get at the pink flowers, don't go past the pink flowers. Say the pink flowers.
And the AT is often called the Great Green Tunnel. During warm months of the year, trees shade the The trees shade the trail for miles, and plants along the pathway grow tall and spill out onto the trail. Okay, now we're going to show you the next one.
So
You haven't
tell them that this thing flowers.
and some other things you might see. If we down here are some pink flowers, and here are rams. These are like onions, and this is like some green, like swampy
See,
land.
there's gonna be like some
Swampy
pink
land.
flowers still in it.
Okay, pause it.
Yeah.
Okay. About 550 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in Virginia. Trail fun. Virginia contains more miles of the Appalachian Trail than any other state and offers perhaps more fun for the hiker. The downtown of Mascus, which is often called the friendliest town of the trail, holds a hiker festival each May, so as a trail day. So here's one of the contests. This is a hot dog eating contest, and here's a fire that one of the festivals, I guess. And here's
Tell them that we don't know why there's a hot dog festival, whatever it is.
No, stop.
Just tell them why. We don't know why.
And here is a lift you can go on. You can hike up like we did today. Hike up and down. And right here is a wild pony. So
But I think it doesn't have a head.
it does have a head. It's right here eating the grass.
Okay.
Okay, so pause it.
And wait. Stand still.
Okay, so about 4 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in West Virginia. West Virginia is probably the easiest part of the Appalachian Trail because you won't be in there for long because it's only 4 miles. And 4 miles compared to over here is 550 miles. So that's probably much easier. And here, trail names. Have you ever wondered how you got your name? It's a family name. Does it have a special meaning, or did someone simply like it? So, can you guess their trail names? So, here's one. Come here. Here's one. And I think this is, you can guess by the picture. The cartwheel. See it? The girl is doing a cartwheel, and it's called the cartwheel. And here, you might know, see, he looks like a leprechaun. Maybe it's a leprechaun, or the beard trail. Let's see what it is. Red beard. Here is, look, maybe it's the stick trail or the stick trail. Stick trail or big tree trail. Big sticks. Who knows what this is? Maybe the braided trail. Carrot top. It's called carrot top because her hair is red, so they call them carrot tops. And I don't know. The freckles. Food trail mix. Okay, and pause it.
And that's when we say when to go. I hit it. Go.
Okay, here is about 40 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in Maryland, as a long, skinny national park. Here, did you know that the Appalachian Trail is a national park just like the Grand Canyon or Yellowstone? Yes, the Appalachian Trail is an American's longest skinny national park. It is also our only national park that was built by volunteers and has always been maintained by volunteers. So, work hard, get dirty, and make friends on the trail. And here is a deer. There's a deer right here, and here is a turtle.
Wait,
And
let me get really close so they can
there's a
actually
deer,
see.
and here's a turtle, and here are some purple flowers.
They are two.
Now are we
organized.
going to go to our next state?
Wait, let me pause it. I'll just sing on
Okay.
this one.
Pennsylvania. Who did me?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. If you live in Pennsylvania, like me and my little sister do, Jeannie, me and her, we live in Pennsylvania. So,
We do not live in Pennsylvania.
we live in Pennsylvania.
No,
So,
we don't.
we hiked the Appalachian Trail today, and we hiked part of it. It was about,
Tell them
we
that.
did not hike
Tell
this.
them that I think they had ice cream. Tell them that I think they had ice cream.
And it's about 230 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in Pennsylvania. We didn't hike that much. We only hiked about 60. No, not 60. We only hiked about 6 miles. And
I'm gonna hold it like this
halfway
so I
this
get.
trail, the halfway point. Are you standing very close to that place right now? And you were standing very close. Whenever they began their journey in Georgia or Maine, all through hikers have completed half of the trail when they cross the point. Many hikers have their photograph taken beside a special sign that is placed the trail to mark its halfway point. Okay, rocks and rattlesnakes. Here are the rocks right here. Some very over here.
Give me the phone.
Here's some rocks right here, and they look very steep.
Can I just tell you something? Give me that phone. Can I tell you something? No.
Here are some rocks you have to climb. And here is a snake, and right there you can see its rattle. Now our next state we are going to go see is New Jersey. Here's New Jersey. 72 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in New Jersey. Beware of black bears. New Jersey is the most often thought as the state which busy highways, big cities, lots of buildings, and of course, the beach. And there is a picture of a black bear, so beware when you're on the trail of the Appalachian Trail. Be on the lookout for them. Here. And 72 miles of that is on the Appalachian Trail. 72 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in New Jersey. About 88 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in New York. More than simple footpath. The Appalachian Trail in the state is much more than a brown path through the woods. The Hudson River Valley has beauty, and the Lemon Squeezer offers a rocky challenge only in the New York hikers pass a train station and through a zoo and monastery. And here is the Appalachian Trail station. And here's the Appalachian Trail, I guess, thing. And now our next day, we follow this path right here on the ground. We go to Massachusetts. About 90 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in Massachusetts. One man's big idea. In the summer of 1893, a 14-year-old boy named Bandon Mackin sat on a hill just beyond his family's cottage in a Shirley Center, Massachusetts. I have a record in a notebook. I have the country spread out like a map before me. And our next state follow this path. Vermont. About 150 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in Vermont. Black mud.
How many times have you been told to stay out of the mud, just as you were in the splash through a great-looking puddle? And swinging the mud to the left and find the answer hidden below. Walking around the puddles makes a wide spot on the trail and damages the plants growing along the edges of the trail. Do your part to keep the footpath narrow and protect the plants at the edge of the trail by walking right through those puddles. And the next state is 160 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in New Hampshire, above the clouds. While the White Mountains of the state are high, so that hikers are often walking above the clouds, hikers can see for miles since there are no trees growing on many of these mountains to block the views by hiking across the miles, bearing rocks and dangerous white puffy clouds can suddenly turn dark as wind grows furnace and rain turns into snow. Safety for around quick moving down the mountain to protect the trees or along the trail to a warm mountain house. Hurry! And now that was New Hampshire. And our last state here is Maine. About 281 miles of the Appalachian Trail is in Maine. And there we go. And that is Maine right there. And here is take a card, become a hiker. I can show you. Here's the northbound Reading Man Lego G 2016. And I can show you this, and then you guys can pause the video if you guys want to read it. So and then that was the northbound, and then that one's yellow, and then the southbound is they kind of look the same, but this one's more orange. And that is that one. So it starts, if you want to know how it would say northbound flip-flop and southbound here. I don't exactly know how many miles it is, but off the top of my head. So here's one of their old hiking sticks right there. See it? And thank you for watching the Applachain Trail Museum. Yeah. What?
Hit it backwards. Okay, are you done?
And we thank you for watching. And here's a breeding corner here that Jeannie's in. And